Hey everybody, it's the Nitty Professor, and the topic of today's video is I own heritage boots that I paid a lot of money for and I almost never wear. So this is a bit of a confessional and also a bit of a mulling over on my part regarding what I can do to get a better purchase price per wear ratio going on some of these boots that I've probably, let's be frank, based on how many times I've worn them and what I paid for them, I've probably paid to wear each of these like $75 a pop, which is ridiculous, right? So we'll start here with this. We'll start with a pair of cowboy boots. I did do a video a little while back asking the question, are cowboy boots heritage boots? And the overall, of course, it wasn't, viewed by like 10,000 people, but the overall consensus was that yes, they were. So let me show you a pair of really nice horsepower cowboy boots that I purchased. I've probably had these now for a couple years, and as you can tell, there's very little wear. I think I've worn these 2 or 3 times, and it's kind of sad because they're really good looking boots. They're well made. They're made in Mexico, and they still smell good. And why have I gotten so little use out of these? Well, when I bought them, I was like, these are really nice. They're very comfortable for cowboy boots. They're sort of, the next best thing to getting a custom-made American boot from Planet Cowboy or something like that. So here's the issue with me. It's rare for my style to incorporate cowboy boots. I only own a couple of pairs of pants that would work with these boots, and they work great. I have a really nice pair of black pants. They've got like embroidery going up the leg. They look really cool. I have some really cool Hungarian shepherd shirts that I can wear with them. But do I do it? No. And one of the reasons is because I do a lot. My day gets really full, and therefore I take shortcuts. I'll put this back in here. It's kind of noisy. And one of the shortcuts that I take is I just throw on some kind of clean clothes. My most prevalent style is jogger sweats. They're very versatile. They're comfortable. They look great with, like a hand knit sweater over them and a pair of heritage boots. They just fit perfectly with, Iron Rangers, the Trumans that I wear. But they don't look great with cowboy boots. So I would have to spend another 10 or 15 minutes getting dressed to wear these boots. So I should do it. I should really do it. So similar, here's a pair of boots that I looked into getting these for quite a while. And I love the style of these Taft boots. Now they weren't hugely expensive. So, and I've probably paid, let's think, maybe about $50 per wear. It's like renting a pair of shoes and paying $50, or renting a car. And it's like, no, I can't afford to own it. But, I paid money. I got them on sale. I bought these Tafts at a Taft store. It was like a explicitly Taft shoe store. I think the ones that they have or had didn't last as long as they maybe hoped. This was in Manhattan. And they were going to close that store literally within days of when my son and daughter-in-law were there. And so they were just kind of slashing the prices. And I even jewed them down a little bit more by citing my AARP status and all this stuff. So again, I've worn them. Okay, you can tell I've worn them. I'm trying. But it's like I've probably worn them 3 or 4 times. So, I should do it more. They're very cool. And I probably could get away. If I had a pair of black jogger sweats and my sweater with the black sort of lace Icelandic yoke look, that will work. Or a sweater that has more burgundy tones. And I have some cotton sweaters that are store-bought that I could wear with these. So I could wear them. Of course, now it's winter and snowy, and I'm not sure how appropriate that is. So there's another roadblock, So it's well, I bought them and I should wear them. Now here's another pair of boots, these Hawthorne Explorers. And again, I got them. It was a bit of a wham. They were, the price was marked in half. And I thought, these are really cool boots. And sure, I should buy them. But of course, then, you know, a month later, I'll pick up a pair of Trumans, and it's like, well, they're way better, so I'm just going to wear them. So these are the Hathorn Explorer boots. They're very practical, and I have worn them a little. Let's see if I can I can prove, you know. So as far as the use per wear on these, it's probably closer to like 30 or 40 bucks per wear. I've broken them in some. I don't know, maybe I should give myself a little more credit on these. Maybe I'm feeling guilty because it's been months since the last time I wore them. And, you know, it's not like they're special, right? But it's a nice pair of leather boots with a good Christie sole on them. I like the kind of, I don't know if you can make out the logo there. The light's not the greatest right now. But you can see that Hathorn Explorer. It's a branch of whites. Apparently their apprentices make these boots, is what I've learned. I could almost wear these today because I don't mind trashing these. They're not fancy. They're a little tall, so they're like not super comfortable, but they're actually pretty comfortable. And, you know, to be frank, there's really no excuse for me not to wear these boots more often. I suppose if there's any reason at all, it's because I have others that are just a little bit more fun to wear, a little cooler, a little comfier. And these just are like low on the totem pole. So I should wear them more. I probably will. Especially, you know, I have a pair of Iron Rangers that are pretty thrashed. And these could be like a good replacement for garden work, lawn mowing, that kind of stuff. So we're going to keep them around. They even have little kilties. I've used the kilties like twice. Not a big fan of kilties because they just make them that much harder to break in. I have wimpy feet. But the last pair of boots, I don't know, it makes me kind of sad that I'm not getting more use out of them. So I'll show you those since I get these babies boxed up. Hathorn Explorers. I bought those in Missoula. So I bought this pair of Astroflex when I was in Copenhagen. And to be honest, there's really only one reason why I haven't worn these much. I forget they're there. And that's almost like a sign that, man, I got a lot of boots. I'm forgetting about a perfectly good pair of boots that I spent good money on. I really wanted them. I've worn them like twice. They're not even broken in. You can see traces of dirt, right? I've worn them. Need to brush that horsehair brush out. Brush those babies off. Of course, this is suede. I could actually use a wire brush on that. But they don't come to mind. I'm like, I see the Truman Coyote Roughouts, and I'm like, yep, I'm gonna wear those. Or I see the Veal Horse ones, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna wear those. No, and these are like, you know, I guess it's because they're a little newer, and they're also a Chelsea. It's the first Chelsea boot that I've ever owned. So that's another reason why they don't come to mind. I don't have the associations of, oh, I'm going to wear Chelsea boots today because it's the first pair I've owned. So there's absolutely no good reason for me not to just put these on once a week and integrate them on a regular basis into the rotation. I don't know if you can see inside there. I'm sorry, the light's not the best in here. It all depends on like the time of day, you know. But they're beautiful leather boots made in Italy. Very comfortable. They still need to be broken in, but they've got a practical sole. I could wear these in the winter. You know, this is a suede. I can spray these down. In fact, I should probably spray these down the minute I'm done with this video and get these integrated into the rotation. So anyhow, yeah, you know, when you love boots a lot, you buy them, and you buy maybe more than you need. Let's just be honest. I probably own more boots. I do. I own more boots than I need. But I do want to do justice to the ones that I have. I haven't bought any new ones since December. It's been more than a month since I bought a pair of boots. That's pretty good. I can't go around buying boots every month. So, yeah, I could use a few words of encouragement. I'd be curious what your experience is, especially if you're like me. You're kind of borderline a collector, right? Do you ever struggle with, you know, any kind of like guilt feelings? Like, damn, I'm kind of going overboard here, or, you know, I really need to like calculate the use per wear. I should wear like 3 different pairs of boots every day, so at least the amount of dollars per wear goes down, even if I just wear each pair an hour. I don't know. So, or do you use like, I don't care. I'm just having fun. So I'd just be really curious what your experience is, if you have any kind of misgivings about, you know, making this investment and then not taking full advantage. Let us know. Hope you enjoyed this video. And I'm not sure when the next time is that I'm going to wear these babies. But, well, hopefully it won't be too long, because I put good money in them. And paying $50 a pop to wear them is ridiculous. So, on that note, y'all have a great day, and we'll talk soon. Ciao.